Please take your receipt.
In June of 2025, I took a road trip to Cincinnati, Ohio for a Reds baseball game and made some stops along the way. North Carolina is down there somewhere.
Then King Arthur said to himself, "And what hath become of those ladies with whom I spake?"
I took a lot of country back roads, and it was a scenic drive. This is the Greenbrier River. My first stop was the John Henry Memorial near Hinton, West Virginia. Or at least, that's where it used to be. John Henry was the legendary hammerman, making holes in rocks for the explosives to blast it loose, to make railroad tunnels. He won the battle between man and a steam-powered drilling machine, but succumbed to exhaustion. His statue is now a quarter-mile around the way, at the John Henry Historical Park, at the Great Bend Tunnel. The new tunnel is right next to the old one.
Upon that she vanished instantly from the sight of those who were there, leaving them astonished and amazed beyond measure at what had befallen. And so they dismounted for the rest and to look.
This is a nice little town that is probably bypassed by the major highways, but it looks like they take care of it, and I was glad to have passed through. On the left is the Riverview School. This is the first of many skirmishes with the rain. The audiobook is The Story of King Arthur and His Knights by Howard Pyle.
That red knight, clad all in complete armour, cast aside his spear and drew his sword, and rode forward to meet my knight. And he was not dead. Dismounted from his horse. Thou good and gentle knight, upon this Sir Pelias wist that this was no dream.
Thank you.
And all those who were there took away what was not dreaming that. He was dressed in sky blue silk.
I gotta stop or go to the bathroom. Just go, man. That sure is warm. Hello, how are you? Thank you.
This is the Chuck Yeager Memorial Bridge in Charleston, West Virginia. And the Eugene A. Carter Memorial Bridge. This is my first time visiting the Bluegrass State.
Kentucky Bluegrass Featherbed Bench.
That is a very hard thing to believe.
Another no headlight. People suck. Gosh, dude. I can see the light. Come on. That's insane. That is wild. I guess it's gonna rain again up there. Kentucky woman, she get to know you. Oh God, here we fucking go.
Well, his brother. It's not like kidnapping here, is it? Now, I am entitled to part of my father's estate. If you don't want to kind of deal with me, I'll fly him back to Los Angeles. We'll stick him in an institution out there, and we can have a custody battle over him. He needs some toothpicks. Can we just get him some toothpicks over here? See you in court. A2. 246 total.
There's 4 left in the bottom.
I'm entitled to part of my father's estate. If you don't cut a deal, I'll fly to Los Angeles, stick him in an institution, we can have a custody battle. And here's a glimpse of the Queen City from Kentucky Highway number 9, Licking Pike. This is Flex Gulf on Washington Ave in Newport, Kentucky. This is Pompilios Italian restaurant, and it was the filming location for the toothpick scene in Rain Man, which won 4 Oscars in 1989.
And I was lamenting about how I never got to experience it.
Frustrating everyone who gets one basic number of one other man's entitled to.
They were really nice, and we're used to people coming and taking pictures. I tried calling the number, but it's out of service.
He remembers things, little things sometimes.
Very clever, boys.
How'd you do that? That's good, Ray.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
This would be a nice booth for a date night. I've never seen the 1993 movie Airborne, but they filmed all over Cincinnati, including Pompilios and McMicken Ave.
Dr. Brennan, it's Charlie Babbitt.
Where are you, son?
It's not where I am, it's who I'm with.
Now, I am entitled to part of my father's estate.
I'm entitled to part of my father's estate.
It's not like kidnapping here, is it?
This isn't kidnapping. I want to make a deal.
If you don't want to cut a deal with me, I'll fly him back to Los Angeles. We'll stick him in an institution out there. And we can have a custody battle over him.
Custody battle.
See you in court.
See you in court.
Hey, bet your butt.
Bet your butt.
I got the chicken parm. Il cibo era buono. This is the Licking Riverside Historic District on the Ohio River in Covington, Kentucky. When the J. Roebling suspension bridge opened on New Year's Day, 1867, it was the longest bridge in the world and a prototype and predecessor to the Brooklyn Bridge in 1883. It's fancy living on this side of town. This is the 4th Street Bridge that connects Newport to Covington. Built in 1883, the Elsinore Arch was designed to resemble Elsinore Castle, Kronberg, the castle backdrop used in a production of Hamlet at Cincinnati's Music Hall, and it served as a functional structure for the Cincinnati Waterworks. It's on the WCPO Channel 9 TV station property, but there are visitor parking spaces. At Reading and East Liberty Street, there's the Over the Rhine Gateway Tower. I didn't stop at the first gas station my GPS brought me to. It had a fence around it and was pretty sketchy.
Roll them up.
On the left is the Sam Adams Brewery on Central Parkway, and the Cheers to Cincy mural, which I get a better shot of later. This is Ravine Street. My Airbnb is on the 1st street on the left, but the GPS is going to take me clear across town for my second attempt at getting some gasoline. But we get to see the neighborhoods, and the buildings, and the homes, and these lovely streets.
This is bullshit, man.
This is the St. Monica St. George Parish Newman Center. On the left is the Hughes STEM High School in Gothic Revival, constructed 1908 to 1910. Ah, here we are. I finally reached the gas station.
You've gotta be fucking joking. You've got to be fucking joking. I need a goddamn gas station. God damn it. gas station near me. Go. Unfucking believable. Fucking believable. Pieces of shit. I swear to fucking God. Go. 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 Unfucking believable. Go. You've got to be fucking joking me. Is this a fucking one-way street? Why are you using the whole fucking road? Come on.
Based on the map and the price of the B&B, I was initially worried about this neighborhood, but there were people walking their dogs and grandmas walking their grandkids. And aside from the car and bus traffic at night, it was pretty quiet. Buckeye Saw and Tool Company. These ghost signs for Reliance Art Metal Company and the Mockbee Company are on a building that once was Bellevue Brewery, which closed in 1919. Oops, overshot the landing. I forgot to pick up some bottled water, so I headed to a nearby market. Thankfully, right down the hill was the Parkway Market, carry-out, and drive-through. Here's the one-bedroom Airbnb that I got for $40 per night, a Tuesday and a Wednesday. It was updated and clean and had everything I needed. The water pressure was a little light in the shower, but it was plenty hot. I liked the wavy glass window. This porridge is just right. There's so much room for activities. A coffee maker and a Roku TV. And there's some snacks, which I replaced at the Parkway Market. There's a fold-out cot. an ironing board, an iron, and a stitch ball.
This is the west side, looking west. There's a highway over there, and there's a train yard beyond that. And downtown is way back that way. Here's where we are.
It's 8 a.m., Wednesday, June 18th, 2025, and this is West McMicken Ave.
Our first stop this morning is the site of historic Crosley Field, which is right over there.
I didn't notice it at the time, but the sign says please come inside for a brochure and a walking tour. On the back side of the building, by the loading docks and the dumpsters, is the marker for third base.
And here's the home plate marker in this alleyway. And there's where I just was for the third base marker. I'm trying to find this foul pole. It's gonna have to be down here a ways, I think. That wasn't too hard to find. Right around the corner. It's painted gray now. Some pictures online, it has the yellow, orange, typical paint. There's a gymnasium in here. I'm trying not to shine this on anybody's face. And here we are, the left field foul pole. There we go. It's nice that they have those signs.
The Cincinnati Job Corps Center was previously a convent, specifically the Sisters of Mercy's Mother House, Provincial House, and Provincial Novitiate. The building was designed by Samuel Hannaford and Sons and completed in 1858. It is now listed on the National Register of Historic Places.
The Union Terminal is closed today. It's disappointed to find out that it's closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. It's got several museums in it now, and I wasn't going to spend much time here, but I wanted to at least look inside. Well, maybe they'll get this running soon. It's a beautiful building. There's a little bit of a skyline peeking through.
This is the Harriet Beecher Stowe House, which played a big role in the Underground Railroad.
So there's a historical marker, and here is the home, and it's open Thursday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This is a big home, up on a hill. This is more of the history of the original tenants and original construction.
This is Gilbert Avenue, heading north.
Not sure what that is. The Victory Parkway Shelter. Get a better look at it over here. Oh shit, sorry. That didn't work. Well, we almost caused a wreck there, that was awesome.
There is almost zero information online about the Victory Parkway Shelter. This is another average neighborhood in Cincinnati, heading up the hill, but the homes look nice and the yards are taken care of and there's not a bunch of trash or anything. It looks nice.
How good her handles this. It's like being on a dirt bike. That shit is horrible. Running out of fucking room here. Go ahead, fucking a-holes. Go ahead. Fucking a-holes. Why isn't there a sign for this shit? We just park in the street, that's what we do? Just park in the fucking street. Some pretty homes, though. Are we passing school buses now? What is going on here?
Richie's Chicken and Soul at Wolper and Vine.
This is Forest and Vine. From what I understand, Vine Street is the dividing north and south route that divides the city east and west as far as people, referring to what part of the city they're from, either east of Vine or west of Vine. That's what I'm told.
Who knew Cincinnati was so hilly? We are going up a mountain right now.
This is a really nice neighborhood going up this hill. Uh-oh, a nice basilica.
This is the Clifton Area Neighborhood School. The Probasco Fountain.
What a place. Oh, we are tourists for sure. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Is it a school zone? We have made it. Lord, look at these places.
These beautiful homes are located in the Clifton neighborhood.
Just get a gander of that.
There's Kevin McAllister's house.
I'm not afraid anymore!
This is the Henry Probasco house. It's a private residence, but also a historical landmark.
Alright, the Mount Storm Park and Adolf Strauch. That's what we saw coming in. 1917. Date unknown. 1850, Temple of Love.
Hey, my buddy!
Over there. I want to go over there. smokestacks. It's like when they fix the pothole, it makes a different hole. Is that a big boy? What? There's the big boy. Frick's big boy. Oh my lord. Oh, we must.
I must.
I passed by this street on a higher overlooking street and had to go take a look. I just love this older architecture. This is the other side of the street, in that upper road that I was on. Here's a better look at the Cheers to Cincy mural. And this is the backside of the music hall. This is the Love Wins mural. This is the Warner Brothers picture building, built in 1940. Check the comments for a cool video about it.
Fucking great. I cannot wait. I'm gonna try to stay on these trolley tracks. That is the only way.
Washington Park is on the right, and there's a parking deck under it, and a stop for the City Connector trolley. This is the music hall, built in 1878. This is the City Connector trolley.
Next stop, Liberty and Elm.
The City Connector is free to ride, but it stops at 11:30 p.m., so plan accordingly.
Cincinnati Bell Connector is now approaching Liberty and Elm. Cincinnati Bell Connector is now approaching Finley Market on Elm Street. Next stop, the Brewery District.
It makes its circuit once every 20 to 25 minutes, so if you miss it, you might be waiting a while.
Cincinnati Bell Connector is now approaching the Brewery District.
There was a guy on the train who was trying to intimidate everyone and start something.
Bro, look. You passing shit out. I don't want none of that shit, bro. Y'all need it, bro. Fuck. Too grown. Get your medicine. Quit playing. You see me, son. They say, how these retarded, disabled motherfuckers like him sitting right here, bro? Here, another one. He need to take his medicine.
Stop. Liberty.
Fuck. Can't never talk about me. Ever. Huh? Oh, can't talk about not never.
Look, Gwen, it's a payphone. I know what a payphone is, Dad.
Get your shit straight. Get your shit right. I hate you, man. You don't got shit. You don't got nothing. Talk about people who got it. You found
Cincinnati Bell Connector
come around, he in the car.
Stop requesting.
You said something to him about, you said something to him about him, and look, they see you and you sitting right there. So when they come and do you here, they not gonna help. They not gonna jump in because you said what you said.
Stop Washington Park.
They not about to get you. They not about to get you. They gonna have to fight. They hiring you, they're gonna have to fight.
This is the Golden Muse. This is the Mr. Tarbell Tips His Hat mural.
Stop requested. Cincinnati Bell Connector is now approaching the public library.
This is the Dixie Terminal building, completed in 1921. It was home to streetcars, railroad ticket agencies, and the Cincinnati Stock Exchange. Like Grand Central Terminal in New York, its ceiling has been painstakingly restored back to its original glory. The doorman noticed me taking pictures and offered me a brochure, and told me it had been a filming location for the movie Point Break. He hadn't seen it though. I couldn't remember a train station scene in that movie, but I recommended he watch Point Break. Turns out the movie filmed there was Point Blank, 1967. This is the aptly named Fountain Square. This is the Carew Tower, 1931. Now the Hilton Cincinnati Netherland Plaza, with its beautiful entryway.
You too.
And the lavish Palm Court Bar, now called the 1931. The guy at the check-in desk, well, all three of the people there were really helpful. I think he said William F. Lamb was the designer of the building, 1931. And I already knew that part of this building was the Carew Tower, C-A-R-E-W, which is closed for renovations. He said they were going to hopefully have it back open in the sky deck in 2029. And he also said that Lamb built this building in 1931 and then went off to New York to build the Empire State Building. And I got to chime in with my Winston-Salem Reynolds Tower information. What a beautiful place. And of course they gave me the handy dandy pamphlet brochure. They said that there are walking tours. Ooh, foyer. I don't know if we can go there.
Well, they picked the smallest lettering they could find. So I don't even have any idea what that says. Netherland Plaza. Niederlander.
It is Net Niederlander. Who? Well, that was a long time ago.
Oops, into the line. Thought we might be. That was a public space.
Even these air vents are fancy and decorative.
So here's what he was saying were the remnants of the Peru Tower lobby, which has some shops which look vacant or under construction. I am on the hunt for the home plate marker for Riverfront Stadium. Level 1, they said the lowest level. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, this might be scary. It's at the lowest level, and then it's near the elevator. So, I'm gonna look around for that. Oh my God, there's more. No, that's not it. That's it. All right. Elevator. Wow. Wow. This place is cavernous. We're usually in the corners. Jeez, this thing is huge. I think we're near it. If we are here, which is the baseball block, and that's the ballpark. I think the old ballpark is here, so I think it is near this elevator. There is a baseball. Oh my gosh, maybe that's just the way to go. Okay, this thing says 45 degrees off the elevator, 13 paces to the left. This is amazing. It says, the other thing was, next to the 1869 Red Sox Pavilion in left center field. Maybe that's over here. The ballpark is this way, I think. Alright, nope. Here's Joe Morgan. And Pete Rose is over here. Ooh, the bas relief.
He's the hit king, Charlie Hustle.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Ernie Lombardi. Joe Nuxall. The winner. Now we're talking the ballpark bargains. Shirts downstairs were $49, $45, $59 for a t-shirt. So we found the 1869 Red Stockings Pavilion. It's that home plate marker. It's around here soon. That's cool. 1869. Alright, back to the hunt for this home plate marker. Well, hopefully that cop doesn't mind me jaywalking. I'm just looking for the home plate marker. It's saying we're freaking right on top of it. So, I'm going downstairs. It said towards the pavilion, so that would be that way, I think. Johnny bench plaque.
Back on the city connector trolley, heading to Washington Park.
Next stop, 4th and Main.
Oh, look at the dogs.
Oh, no, he ain't gonna stop, but I'm just saying.
Let's catch those dogs.
Cincinnati Bell Connector is now
Take one to mess up everybody. And you know you already got a positive rate.
next stop, 12th and Vine. Stop with questions.
So it's 11:37 a.m. We're back in the car. I got the number 30 Ken Griffey Sr. t-shirt for $22 and a $10 baseball. We're heading kind of up to the brewery district. Put it in, scan it like that. $8.
I didn't see that truck till the last moment.
There's the old Charlie Hustle mural again. That's awesome.
Findlay Market is on the right.
Alright, Dunlap Cafe.
It's a laid-back, quaint little place with only canned beer and the hard stuff. The bartender was friendly, and she explained to me that a Met, M-E-T-T, is like an Italian or Polish sausage, just German. I met a beer called Truth from Rheingeist Brewing, the largest brewery in town and the state of Ohio. They had $3 mystery beers, and I got a few for the road. I got the Charlie Burger, and it was very good.
And don't use very. Exactly.
just the right amount of messy. This Bengals Buzz Bomb is 15%.
And he's a redhead, so he's a super lightweight.
I went back to the Airbnb to get ready for the game.
Would you come and loop my stretch mark?
This towel rack was put in by Ricky. The bar came loose and everything came out of the walls and fell down.
Anyway, let's get this little hand towel holder put up. And $10, just like that. There we go, perfect. Fucking seriously? Who the fuck built this piece of shit? As long as he fucking drunk. We may as well fucking do it right. Got a nice little rectangle out of here. Punch another couple holes at the corner. For fuck's sake.
What the fuck is going on in there?
Fuck!
What the hell was that? I'm gonna kill you!
Fuck!
What the hell was that?
Damn it!
Listen, go on.
Fuck
What's
you.
going on?
Marguerite, you gotta shut your fucking water off!
I headed back to Washington Park to catch the trolley to the game. Expecting to pay $8 again, but it was $25 for event parking. The lines to get the Ellie De La Cruz bobblehead were long, but the Johnny Bench gate was the shortest, quickest, and was in the shade. And there was a dog. The gates opened early, around 5 p.m. Once the line started moving, it went quickly. Thank you. The right field seats are nicknamed the Sun Deck and Moon Deck and are named after and shaped like the bleachers in Crosley Field. I found a spot right beside the batter's eye, under the riverboat deck and the mister. Watch out! Later, I'll have a slice of LaRosa's pizza in Gapper's Alley.
Horse, come on! Come on, Richardson!
Nice.
Take your hot dog.
This kid is a great fielder, and his throwing motion is smooth and effortless. And he threw this one right to me. was a good selection of beer on tap. A pint of Rheingeist Truth was 18 bucks, and it was a nice full pour. Birds only hang out at major league ballparks. They dig the long ball.
Hey! We got Cy Young winners over here!
The escalator attendant was a guy I'd seen on the platform for the City Connector on the way to the game. The weather forecast was questionable.
We got a whole holiday, bro. Hey, wind changed. Oh,
Yep.
Shit. Wind changed, right?
Yep.
Oh, we're gonna get shit coming our way. I get swirling and fucking us harder.
Is that all you can eat? Food thing?
I thought he was coming out asking me what would Harry Carey say, because like throughout the day he's always asking me like, hey, what would Harry Carey say about this? What would Harry Carey say about that? And so I thought I beat him to the punch. He wasn't actually asking that at all, but I went like, it was great to be out here. You guys have a good one tonight. Let's win a ball game, kind of thing.
Yeah, come on in.
Thank you. Yeah. Say that as it starts ailing. As it starts ailing. Woo! Let's go.
I think Storm's chasing you. If I get struck by lightning.
Sick as fuck. It is sick. Dude, we should make a run for the bar.
Do they even have their guys in the bar?
Yeah, dude. He's holding down the fort.
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's a fucking trooper, dude.
That's a
Having a piss though is also fair.
He didn't abandon ship.
Is that a bartender? Or
Oh, never mind. That's a guy. That's a guy.
That's a big thing.
He's just serving beers over there.
He's taking free beers with you, though.
A photo op with Mr. and Mrs. Redlegs. There's the riverboat deck in center field, the weather map on the Jumbotron, and a view from the left field corner. I really enjoyed this part of the stadium. There was a bar to the left, food options and restrooms behind me, and a good view of the field. I met a younger couple here who told me about life in Cincinnati and its sports fans. Ellie De La Cruz comes to the plate in the first inning on his bobblehead night. And it doesn't go well.
2-2, he struck him out.
Hey, Kennedy, so
There's the Skyline Chili. but I'm going to try LaRosa's Pizza, a Cincinnati family business that started in 1954. The pepperoni slice was $9.
Great American Ballpark on a Wednesday night. Game 2 of 3 for the Reds and the Minnesota Twins.
It'll start a little late.
The first pitch is swung on and crushed. Left center field and deep. Back it goes, and that is gone. Leadoff home run, Byron Buxton.
Here's Spencer Steer, the pitch.
Steer drives one to right. Larnach going back. And Steer clears the fence.
It had minimal grease, crispy pepperoni, and I liked it. I give it a 7.4. I had a $20 ticket in section 509, and here's the view. The umpire made a personal visit to the mound, probably to remind the pitcher of the over-under.
Boo!
Everybody say it with me.
It's Chanticleers.
Chanticleers. Chanticleers.
Not Chanticleers.
Not Chanticleers. Chanticleers.
Popped up to the right side.
I sinned and left the game early. But the rain was coming back, and I had to catch the train.
Here comes the rain. It is coming down hard, and immediately they stop playing. The winds have picked up, and this is shades of still not quite at the rate of the rain in the initial 2+ hour delay. The rain in some sections against the lights is moving sideways. Yeah, that looks like a snow globe on the screen right now. That doesn't look like rain. It is a final. After another lengthy delay, it is an official and final game. The Reds double up the Twins 4-2.
It's time to head back to North Carolina. I was in search of a Kentucky magnet as I got close to the border, and found one at this KOA. Welcome to the famous Hillbilly Hotdogs in Lesage, West Virginia. And it is lunchtime at the Hideaway.
Here's the Hillbilly Wedding Chapel. Looks something. There's a bear. And the Kissing Cousins and Murray booth. And here's a nice place for which to dine. gonna need a bigger boat. Valet parking. Please no driving. I love these pop pipes. Here's where you pick up your order, complete with tires on the roof.
I'm not supposed to tell. Your mama ain't gonna like it.
I thought I might try the bus, or at least this bus area. There's the cheese fries. All right, I got the Hillbilly dog. It's kind of at the top of their menu. You should definitely check out their menu. It is quite extensive. There we go. Chili cheese, onions, mustard. Good looking dog. I suggest you have yours that way too.
How do you like your dog, folks? Here's how I like them, and I suggest you have them the same way. Go ahead there, folks. Pick yourself up a couple of dogs.
Two policemen offered to drive me to a hospital, but I felt all right.
This is the Ken Griffey Sr. t-shirt that I got, number 30. Here's the Ellie De La Cruz bobblehead. I got this baseball for $10 from the team store. It's kind of shiny and slick. And then I got this one from the Authentic store. It was $25. It's been in play. It was about the second or third baseball I picked up. It just doesn't have any real scuffs on it. Very pretty in my opinion. But I like the game use bulb. And here's the rock I got from Hillbilly Hotdogs. And the rock I got from the Great Bend Tunnel, the John Henry Memorial. And my two magnets, Hillbilly Hotdogs, in the state of Kentucky. This is Biscuit. Come here, Biscuit. Come here, Biscuit. Biscuit. What?